Welcome to the Moonscape update. Hello everyone, Håvard Lunde here. I haven't done any of these videos for quite a while, so I'm probably gonna be a bit rusty, but I thought I'll give it a go. All the guest presentations are done, and I like to think that I've managed to show my appreciation as thoroughly as I can. The idea behind those videos was for me to give something back to the guest performers. I'm sure I could have done a lot more, and I probably should have done a lot more to repay them all for their efforts on the new album. But I've tried my best to express my gratitude, and I hope that I hope they feel that their efforts meant something, I guess. That's really important to me. Ever since I released the first album, I've felt that it's important for me to show and express my appreciation towards the people that have been involved on each album, simply because of the fact that they've been contributing to the realization of something that's really important to me, which is my music. But that's not the reason why I'm sitting here right now talking to you guys. The reason for that is something that I've been working on for quite a while. So without any further ado, let's have a look. As you've probably noticed during the opening of this video, I have decided to go ahead and start a pre-order for a possible vinyl release for the new Moonscape album, the Continuum Synergy. I've been putting together a really nice looking package for this one, so I'm really hoping to see it all come to fruition. I've tried out a few different packaging solutions this time. I wanted to try to include as many elements from the CD booklet as possible, and I think I managed to do that with this particular setup. So I think this is the best packaging solution for this release. So there is going to be a double 140 gram black vinyl, standard weight this time, in a standard jacket sleeve. Beautiful color labels on all four sides. I've decided to include some of the booklet illustrations on the labels, so they are going to look absolutely beautiful, I think. The vinyl records are going to be safely placed in black poly-lined inner sleeves. And as you can see on this presentation on the screen, there will be not one but two lyric inserts as well. Instead of wrapping the albums in shrink wrap, that in many cases I will have to remove when I'm signing them, the albums will come in a sealable outer sleeve, like this one right here. And I will be hand numbering the jackets myself this time. this is not the album. I can't really take credit for this one, but the vinyls will be placed in one of these outside the jacket to prevent the spine from being damaged during transport. Depending on the number of pre-orders and the amount of funds generated from those pre-orders, I may be doing a run of 150 copies if the budget allows it. Otherwise, I'll stick to 100. The price for one copy of the album will be 469 Norwegian kroner, which is around $44 US plus shipping. There will be a few sets of test pressings available. I'm not exactly sure just how many there will be yet, but there won't be too many this time around either. I will be numbering them, and they will only be available in sets of 2. Since this is a double LP, I feel that's the only right way to do it. Each set will cost 1,200 Norwegian kroner, which with the exchange will be around $110 US. They will come in a regular album sleeve with the full artwork and everything on it. And I'll be including a kind of proof of authenticity, if you want to call it that, like I've done on earlier test pressings as well. It's really just a sheet of paper with the logos and confirmation of the test pressing set number, and I'll be signing them as well, just to make it a little more out of it. It's nothing too extravagant or anything like that, but I like to add that certain personal touch whenever there's a physical album order, to once again try to show my appreciation towards whoever buys a Moonscape album, unless they specifically ask me not to include anything. Then of course I respect that. If anyone would like me to sign the vinyl jacket, I am of course more than happy to do that for you. If you want me to do so, please just include it in a message when you're placing your order through Bandcamp, and I'm absolutely happy to do that. If so, I will be signing it on the lower back of the sleeve, right here, because I personally prefer not to smudge the front cover artwork. But if you prefer that I sign it somewhere else, on the front or wherever, please just specify it in your message, and I'll take note of that. And as I said, I'll be more than happy to do it for you. It's an honor, it's a privilege, and it's the least I can do. So don't be afraid to reach out if you want me to sign it for you. Now, I feel I have to say this. I feel that I almost have to apologize for having to set the prices this high. But in order for myself not going bankrupt, I just had to. Someone told me that this price is not really that high for a new vinyl record, especially here in Norway. And to some extent, I agree with them. But I absolutely hate to feel that I'm charging way too much for my own product. Maybe I'm just devaluating my own product, but the cost of producing a low run double vinyl record is just ridiculous. Manufacturing costs is one thing, but there are import taxes, custom fees, additional costs, and whatnot. And but in return, you'll be receiving what I feel is a really great album, one that I'm very proud of. And considering the low run editions that I usually do, this one is also probably going to deserve to be labeled strictly limited edition, or maybe even rare, or however you like to label it. The pre-order will run for 2 or 3, maybe 4 weeks or a month, maybe even a bit longer. I just want to give it the best chance possible of succeeding, really. Because I know there are a lot of you guys out there that really want this album on a vinyl format, just as much as I do. So I hope you guys are okay with this. But as I said, it's all to give it the best chance possible to succeed. If there aren't enough pre-orders after the given time frame has passed, I will be issuing refunds, and then ultimately just settle with only a CD release for this album. So there's no risk in placing an order. You either get a really lovely looking double vinyl album, or you get your money back. So there's no risk whatsoever. All the funds from the CD sales so far will be put into the production of the vinyl, and I've tried my best to chip in as much as I can myself as well. I've been selling off some gear that I had lying around, a few microphones, a mic stand, a few records from my own collection, and it's all just been, I just wanted to try, as I said, to improve the chances of making all this come to life, I guess. Usually there aren't too many worries around the physical release, but I have to admit I've had my fair share of worries this time. Probably a lot more than I should, but I guess it just proves that this is something that's really important to me. But as I said, since this is a double vinyl, it just gets a lot more expensive in terms of manufacturing and those fucking additional costs. So, there is a lot of information coming your way here, so I'll leave it at that. The pre-order will be appearing shortly on Bandcamp after this video is being published. Just head over to moonscape.bandcamp.com, choose the Continuum Synergy alternative, and scroll down the page a little bit, and you can order the vinyl and Testpressings from there. Or if you're living in Norway, you can send me either an email to moonscape@moonscapenorway.com, or a direct message on Facebook, or you can place your order on Bandcamp as well, of course. So in closing, thank you so much for your support. If you still haven't ordered the CD release, now is probably a very good time to do so, as always, I guess. Because that too will help increase the chance of realizing this vinyl edition. If you've bought the CD already, I'm sure it would make a great gift for someone you love, someone that might potentially enjoy the music. I'm really happy about the outcome of the CD. It sounds great and it looks really beautiful visually. And judging from the vinyl preview on the screen, I'm sure the vinyl is going to look just as beautiful. So please check out the CD as well. There is a video somewhere else on this channel where I'm presenting the CD edition, in case you want to have a look. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I would of course love if you do so. Have a look at the other videos I've put out. There are a couple lyric videos that I feel turned out really good, so I would be very happy if you check them out. Leave a thumbs up, and if you're not already following Moonscape on social media, I'll be leaving the links in the description. There's even a Facebook group where you can where you're all welcome to share anything Moonscape related. It's probably going to sound like a cliche. I've said this many times, but I appreciate everyone who comes around to support the project, and yeah, check out the group. Hope to see you there. So until next time, stay safe, healthy, happy, and all that good stuff. And I'll be back with another video in about a month or so, or perhaps even sooner, depending on how well the pre-order is coming along. So stay tuned for an update on the vinyl pre-order. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you once again for your support. Rock on.